All right, guys, you are looking at a sundial. So this sundial is basically written in Roman numerals. So the time moves anti-clockwise. You've got your 1, your 2 there, your 3. And now you can see, and these represent the quarters of an hour. And right now you are basically on this shadow. The time is a minute to 4 or 4 o'clock, between a minute to 4 and 4 o'clock. So this is the origin of the clock. Not quite the origin, because our ancestors were the first people on the planet to map the patterns of the universe and the heavenly bodies to determine what we call seasons today. And right now you're looking at the ancient Egyptian clock that was based on the movements of the heavenly bodies, and so they used shadows to determine the time. The greatest example of humans mapping out the heavens is the zodiac, the picture that you see on the right, and on the left you've got the clock tower, which is known as the Big Ben. A lot of people might associate it with Europe and especially London. However, it is called the Big Ben because it was named after its African inventor, Mr. Benjamin Banneker. So people can forget about African time because time is African. Time is Bantu. The last example I want to give is of the sundial that was built at the Great Zimbabwe Monuments, built around the 11th century AD when Europe was in the Dark Ages. Yeah, just tell me a little bit. This is the sundial, right? Tell me what you know about this sundial. So guys, this is the watch.
Okay.
Or the clock.
These ones they're called sundials. So people who lived here at Great Zimbabwe, they didn't have watches. So they used these sundials.
And on that note, it's time for me to bounce. Peace and black power.